Soma tusikie.
Anaitwa Job Kola. Job Kola amesema good morning good people. Mbuvi, Kiswahili chako kizuri sana.
Huo Kola toka sehemu gani za Kenya?
Sijui.
Mjaluo. Mjaluo.
Unajuaje ni Mjaluo?
Huo Mjaka bwana, Kiswahili kimempambaza bwana.
Kiswahili tu.
Si ndio?
Kiswahili lugha ya taifa.
Kiswahili lugha ya taifa.
Nakubalika. Karne yako pekee za kwa Waswahili.
Baba, ilikuwa ni somo ya lazima. Ndio tulikuwa tunaisoma. So wewe kama utaka kuijua basi hutaki, lakini umeisoma.
Akiwa umeisoma.
Kweli kabisa.
Sauti mnaisikia ni ya CPA Ben Kai Chilumo. He is the CEO of Huduma Kenya. Ben, good morning and welcome to Radio Generation.
Good morning, Mbuvi, and good morning, Kenyans.
Asante.
Before we get into this whole Huduma Center thing, City has got a proverb that he will share with you. Then you will let us know what you think of this particular proverb. So, City?
Yes. This every week we go to an African country and we mine some proverbs for that country. And this week we are in the Republic of Gabon.
Wow.
Yes, an interesting country, this one. One of the richest countries on this continent. And yet 30% of its population are in dire poverty.
It's doing well. 30% only.
Or you're 30% when you are one of the richest countries of the continent. That is not good.
Yeah.
Wako na oil nyingi ya kupindukia. Yes. The problem was their president and then his son who took over. They run the country like their personal property.
Wow.
Yes.
That can be positive or negative.
Yes, it can.
Mostly negative.
Yeah. When a fool is cursed, he thinks that he is being praised.
Wow.
That's the proverb.
That's very interesting. And you see, he thinks that is being praised because he's a fool. He's not able to get the context. So definitely he's unlikely to change. So when we look at it in the real life context, you want to appreciate that today,
yes,
when you don't tell, sometimes you tell someone the truth, but because a fool may not even be able to contextualize what you are telling him, he may want to feel that you are praising him. In reality, we are being told that you are unlikely to get positive results by criticizing a fool.
You're very right.
Because he doesn't understand what you're talking about.
Hata kuna wahenga wengine walisema it's only a fool who doesn't change his mind.
Imagine. Yeah, and it's because he can't even understand that it's time to change.
You're very right.
Yeah.
You're very right. Thank you so much. Maybe you can just give us an overview of your role at Huduma Kenya.
Huduma Kenya is one of the Vision 2030 flagship projects that was contextualized when Kenyans were aspiring for change. And when they were drafting the blueprint, one of the things that was identified by Kenyans as a big problem was public service delivery, government service delivery. You appreciate that there was a time before devolution that carrying a service in a government institution was quite a torture. You would go there, either find very long queues or find very
unwelcoming staff
starting from the security. Then you get it to a secretary again who will want to behave as if he was the security, and finally you get to the boss and maybe find a jacket to serve you. It was terrible, and maybe when you find the boss, there was high chances that he's going to ask you to pay for that free government service. So it was really, really bad. And when Kenyans came out, they said, we need change. And at the time, Kenyans said, we need a model that will bring all services at one-stop shop, which will be able to ensure that first, people do not have to move from one place to the other to look for services, different government offices, ministries and agencies. Number two, it is an open space where everyone will be watching what you are doing. But number three, also will be able to standardize the services so that Kenyans, as per the requirement of the Constitution, are able to get government services that easy, affordable, dignity, efficient, citizen-centric services, because that is the right as the power 2010 Constitution. We need to offer services closer to the people, and also they need to have it in the correct standard and dignity. So the program, Huduma Kenya program, where now I serve as the CEO, is that vehicle that has come now to offer these services. And over the 12 years, I can tell you for a fact, Mbuvi, that I can say without blinking that this program has met the mandate that it was created for, because we've continuously been able to serve people, about 6,000 per day. We are serving in 59 Huduma Centres today across the country.
Wow, 59.
59 Huduma Centres. We are also having the contact at the counseling center. We also do Huduma Mashinani, where we go to the village where the Huduma Centres are still far. We go to the village. So we are serving Kenyans, and this, let me tell you, Mbuvi, is some Kenyans know nothing about government service except when they get these services
from the Huduma Center,
where you are able to conveniently get a birth certificate for your child. You are able to get an ID when your child turns 18. You are able to register, those women are able to come and register the associations. This is basically what some other Kenyans know as service, government services. So we've been doing it passionately, and we promise even to do it better with time.
I've visited the Huduma Center at GPO several times, and I agree with you. The staff there are stellar, absolutely good.
Thank you.
Unafikanga pale bana unashughulikiwa haraka. Even the security, very friendly folks. Now, this is now for personal consumption. Civil servants walikuanga na shida hapo hawali kwa sababu gani? Because, and this is actually world over, it's not even a Kenyan thing, because I've heard of people complaining of civil servants even in places such as the Europe and the US and so on and so forth. What is usually the issue? Because there's a time I went to Bruce's house. I needed some services from NSSF. I met a lady at the service area. I requested for the service. She looked at me and she just walked away. So I assumed she was having a bad day, or maybe she did not understand what I needed. I actually thought she had walked away to go get me help. She just went to a different station, sat there, and did her thing. Is there usually some sort of frustration?
How long ago?
It was early 2010. I had just gotten into formal employment, so I needed to get my papers in order. NSSF, NHIF, hizo vitu zote. So
that was still before
Huduma
devolution. But I want to confirm to you that one of the institutions that has greatly transformed today is NSSF. They've really changed how they operate, and they've appreciated modern ways of customer service. In fact, they've automated. You can easily get most of the services over your smartphone. Their customer care is quite good.
It's actually very good. I was in that same Bruce house last week. And I have never met friendlier people.
They have transformed.
You are told, no, sir, you shouldn't wait here. Could you go and enter through the other entrance?
And hope you guys have now taken the voluntary contribution of NSSF. Do you know that the last interest was 17%?
Sorry, the voluntary, repeat that again, please.
Voluntary contribution, you know, we've always known of the 200. Statutory. And by the time you are retiring, you run around only to come and get some 200,000 as your pension from NSSF. Sometimes you wonder, do you need to travel all the way from Kilifi to Nairobi to look for this money, even though now you can process it from the village. Now, you know, they have what they call voluntary contribution. where apart from the statutory, you commit to make investment in that. So by the time you are retiring, you can easily find yourself some millions. So that will motivate to get you, and they are paying very good returns.
Is there a limit as to how much you can? No. Whatever you can.
Whatever you have.
Sio ni mzuri.
Wewe toa tu.
Mimi nishatoa.
Okay.
Mimi nishaanza hiyo mpango na juzi walinipatia statement yangu.
You're happy.
Ulifurahia sana bwana.
I'm telling you, I was just wishing, I wish I did this from the time I started working. Now I'll be a rich man. Anyway, that's behind the...
Besides the point.
Beside the point, what we are saying is the problem was resistance to change. And the Constitution brought a lot of changes first, because we need to change the fabric of our thinking through our constitutional amendment, which was done. And Kenyans, when they are guided properly, they are able to offer good services. We've done that in Huduma, and the public servant in Huduma is not your ordinary public servant.
Yeah.
I want to surprise you.
Yes.
Today, every Kenyan will not want to dare to enter a police station or interact with a police officer.
Why would I want to do that?
But do you know that the police officer in a Huduma Center is not your ordinary police officer?
Okay.
Can I surprise you more?
Please. No, I want to be surprised.
In the last financial year, the MDA that performed better than all the other MDAs in our Huduma platform, Huduma Centres, was the police service.
Okay, how did they manage this? How did they achieve this?
Customer service excellence. When they come into Huduma Centres, we inject them with what we call the Huduma DNA.
Okay.
That transforms them. We even kit them. They remove those scaring uniforms. They now are clad with Huduma uniforms. So when you come there, you will not know that
I'm dealing with an officer.
You are dealing with a police officer. You come, you get your police abstract. You think it's just a Huduma stuff. You go one certificate of good conduct, and they perform well. I was surprised that they turned out the best MDA within our Huduma Center. So this tells you that there is no public servant who cannot change. All we need is to change the environment, change the mindset, put adequate controls, and motivate this person.
Motivation, I think that's the word.
And we can change.
Yeah.
We can offer these services. But we need to change the way we think. We need to change even the environment.
Okay.
Yeah, and the supervision and all that. But they say that we need to start from the supervisors down. Yeah.
I know the ID thing is not necessarily under your mandate, but just guzia too, there's the new generation ID.
Yeah.
What is unique about the one that has the chip, that new generation that has got a chip? I understand that it has got an expiry date.
Yes.
A lot of people have been complaining online, including activists, asking why should an identification card have an expiry date? Because I was born a Kenyan, I will die a Kenyan. Kuna haja ya ID yangu ya expire?
And why have they not complained about the passports that also have expired dates?
Okay, good question.
Anyway, you said it. You said it lightly. That it is not my docket.
Yes.
But my understanding and a few consultations about that. I'm an owner of one of those IDs.
Right.
It's beautiful. It's looking nice. Unfortunately, I don't think that.
Ukakako hana kama hiyo.
Sina hiyo
Kuna pia digital sasa. Okay, so this has a chip with an expiry date. And in my own thinking, this is a good idea because let me surprise you. That do you know there are some people who are even said to be dead when they're alive?
Very true.
Yeah. And there are people who are alive, but they died many years ago. Now, this expiry, it will be able to to check continuously about who is still living, who is still alive.
Okay.
There is nothing. You will not be denied a service just because your ID is 10 years and
it has expired.
It has expired, then you get denied a service. No, but it's a way of controlling, just to know that who has renewed, because if you die, you will definitely not go and renew your ID.
For sure.
Because you are dead, isn't it?
True.
So it's the modern way. Then besides that, when we are fully automated, that chip will be able to swap that thing, and your details can easily be accessed. We are in the era of technology,
yes,
and digitalization is one of our pillars under the bottom-up transformation economic agenda, and this is where we are moving. We are even moving further to the digital ID, that you will not even need to carry your physical ID. You will just come, your ID, you show him, it is scanned from your smartphone, and there you are.
Okay.
So we must appreciate that the era is changing. We must appreciate that we are getting digital every day, and so let us not get stuck to the old way we did things with the big ID. Then came the other smaller one, and
sasa unaona venye umeexplain bwana CEO. If only the people who are in charge of it explain it the way you have, and of course because they are in there, they will probably even have a better explanation, Kenyans will be more receptive. Up until you explained it the way you have, I was wondering, why do I need an ID with a chip? Then why do I need to keep on renewing it? I mean, I am here, I have my ID, I am not going to stop being a Kenyan today or tomorrow. So explaining it in that way is actually a good idea.
In fact, the explanation makes sense. We renew our passports. We renew our driving licenses. Yes. And by the way, these are documents that serve a similar purpose.
Identification.
Yes, exactly. They serve a similar purpose, and they are officially so. But I think, again, this has nothing to do with your docket, sir, but it's something we speak about in this studio very often, and that is, there are very many things that the government does, but it is never explained to people who don't know. And again, it's not your docket. There are people whose docket it is to explain. But let's move to Huduma Center. You said there are 59 Huduma Centers.
Yes.
And yet we have 48 counties.
Yes.
How is this? 48 counties? Is it 47 counties, sorry?
47 counties.
It is 59
centers.
How?
We even have also more than 47 hospitals in 47 counties.
Yes, we do. We do.
Okay. The first phase of the Huduma Center program, we put at least a Huduma Center in every county. But in the MTP4, I told you this is a flagship project.
Yes.
The Vision 2030. In 2020, in MTP4, we are supposed to devolve to the sub-counties. So that we've begun that journey of devolving to the sub-counties. That's why we've moved from the 47, we moved to 52, we are now 59. This year we'll also be operationalizing 2 or 4, most likely 2. There's Chemelil and Moya we could be operationalizing before the end of this financial year, and early next financial year we are operationalizing another 11. These have been constructed, they are ready. We are going down because we feel that at the headquarters of a county, it's still very far. Some other people are spending 3,000 to come to Huduma Center in county headquarters. That's why before we devolve that, we've been using what we call the Huduma Mashinani.
Yes.
Where we are able to move down there to the village to serve the Kenyans, where a mama comes to process the birth certificate of her child,
yes,
gets there and goes back home. We are also coming up with another channels we are calling Huduma on Wheels. This is a truck that will be equipped with all the machinery necessary to offer the services, and will be driving to the interior. Stop the truck, serve Kenyans, and come back. This to ensure that Kenyans access services without struggle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the services that Huduma Center offers?
At the moment, we offer about a total of about 168 services, different services. We're having about 58 ministries, departments, agencies, and counties within there, with about 36 counties that are also offering services within our Huduma centers. Okay, but they just to mention a few. The NRB National Registration Bureau that offers their identity cards, initial application and initial application and replacement.
Yes.
We have the birth certificates. Okay. We have the police abstract, certificate of good conduct. We have the
at a certificate of good conduct.
Yes.
I come to the Huduma Center. I do everything from there.
You'll come there. You'll report your loss. So you get a police abstract. Okay, and you'll apply for your ID kama umepoteza, whatever it is. You'll come there, also apply for your certificate of good conduct
without having to go to DCI.
Hata huko hutafika.
Okay.
Utamaliziwa hapo. Yeah. We are also hosting SHA services. We are hosting NSSF. We are hosting NTSA. We are hosting NCA, National Construction Authority.
NTSA can come there, register my vehicle, register for the number plate mpya.
Yes, you get service. You apply for your driver's license and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. We've even offering health services. You can come at a Huduma Center. We'll take your BP. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take your BP, we'll take your blood sugar. We'll want to tell you if that you are obese or overweight by checking your BMI. Those basic things. We even have the counseling services. If you come there, also you'll find a counselor in a Huduma Center. Yes.
So if I come there with my significant other, we can get marriage counseling.
Yes. Kabisa.
No way.
I can tell you for a fact. Yeah.
Mimi nataka kujua. Hii service nikija lunch time nitapata lunch.
Ni huduma serikali kwa leo. City. Bana anaona hasa atakuja kuitisha huduma zingine zisizokuwa hata hapo. City bana
hizi ni nyingi bwana.
Lunch. Tukupatia lunch next thing atataka huduma gani sasa?
Atakuja kulala huko.
Ndio hapo.
No, but on a serious note, Bona CEO, you offer counseling services.
Yes,
this is something I thought I would need to go to a medical institution.
And by the way, you do not have even to, if you are busy and you do not want to go to the Huduma Center.
Yes.
Yeah, we have also telecounseling. You call 1919, you get a telecounselor.
Wait, 1919?
Yes, you take a telecounselor.
1919?
Yes.
Hiyo ni counselor wa serikali?
Yes.
Na ni counsel on any issue?
On issue.
Wow.
Kama hutaki ana kwa ana kumwambia kuwa bibi amekucharaza usiku. Unaona ni aibu.
Namwambia tu
piga simu tu, hata una sura yako. Usijitie kitanzi, atakupa suluhisho ya kufanya uishi zaidi.
That is actually
kwa sababu
a good service, yeah.
Unajua mental health issues have become a reality. People are suffering. Employees are suffering.
Yes.
So we started this to serve the civil servants, but we've opened to the public. You can call and you get assisted.
Okay.
Yeah, because we know it's an issue all over the world now. Which you need to address it. Yeah.
Which are the, let me call them, top selling services that are currently being offered by Huduma out of the over 100? Yeah. Which are, like you would say,
our high traffic. Our high traffic services is ID replacement and application for birth certificates, police abstracts, certificate of good conduct, followed by NTCA, SHA.
Okay.
Yeah, these are some of our high traffic
counters. Yes, you've mentioned now you're looking to open 11 more centers across the country.
Yes.
Someone once asked, because obviously there are those services I can access from my laptop, that are being offered via eCitizen and so on and so forth.
Yes.
But for folks who could be in more remote areas and are probably even illiterate, like my grandmother, for example,
Yes.
is she able to access something from within her village? Maybe can Huduma extend some services through cyber cafes in the various villages we have in Kenya, without necessarily having to open an entire center with staff, but mnaweza sikizana na cyber cafes zenye ziko in these particular areas, such that I can be in a remote village in Ekalasa, I can just walk in there and get services via a designated cyber cafe.
Yeah, there are services that are already available online. You know, over 22,000 government services have been digitalized and can be accessed through the platform of eCitizen.
eCitizen, yes.
So if you go to a cyber cafe, you'll be able to start your application. Most of these process now start from a digital platform. Yeah, you want a birth certificate, you have to go there. You want a passport, you need to start online. So these are available in the village, but most of them are not end-to-end, automated. So finally, we'll have to come to the Huduma Center or to the MDA.
All right.
Yeah.
There's a question I've seen here. Berry Lonyanga was saying, having chips in ID is to enable the new financial order. This is likely to exclude the very poor in the mashinani. Berry will bring someone from huko kwa registration bureau la tuambie ndio tuweze kuelewa hii mambo ya ID even deeper. Another question here is, what are you planning to do with the NYS folks that are working at Huduma Center? I think what they need to understand as far as that question is concerned is, the NYS folks that are working at Huduma Center, are they part of Huduma, or are they're just seconded to Huduma from NYS?
These are seconded, and they are either employees of Huduma or NYS on service.
Okay.
So they deploy them here to serve. We pay NYS for these officers.
Or you pay NYS, NYS pays them?
Yes.
Okay.
Or they are on service. You know, after serving, after doing the basic training in NYS, there's a period for service before they start training.
Okay.
So some of them in that process of serving, they get deployed to Huduma Centres to serve.
Okay.
So those are officers of NYS. Yeah.
Another one here. Let me see. This one is from kuna mtu ameuliza, the government gave a directive of minimum wage of 30,000. Why is Huduma doing the opposite? Is it it is at Huduma you will find some people being paid 12,000. Huduma pays according to government directives.
We don't pay 12,000. I think the minimum we've been paying is 15,000. But we are already working on trying to harmonize that in accordance with the government. Yeah. So
which cadre of worker is paid the 15,000?
The lower cadre. This is our assistant, office assistants. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll discuss that maybe later when we are engaging on the issue of the one-stop shop.
Yes.
Now we are working on a bill because we've been having a challenge of our HR instruments.
Yes.
You know, Huduma, as we speak today, is a program under a gazette notice. It is not a legal entity.
It is not.
It is not a legal entity. We still operate under the State Department of Public Service. So we're having challenges in addressing some of these issues. But we've already discussed this, and we agreed that SRC needs to be engaged to give direction on some of these things that we feel are not fair to our staff, because some of these remunerations have been there for the last 10 years. The Huduma have been there, and we are unable to, because every time you want to say that you have to have the legal instruments, you have to have the HR instruments, and you can have the instruments uncard on legal legal framework. Yeah, but we are now getting there. legal instruments, the bill and the policy have already been done. They are undergoing public participation now, and very soon they get to the parliament. So that now, once it becomes an entity, it will have its own structures, it will have its own salary structure and everything, and we'll be able to fit all our people in.
Is it possible for you to talk a little bit about this bill and what it is that would be contained in it?
This bill basically entrenches the program into a legal framework where it becomes an entity that is able now to
function within our
hire, sue, and be sued on property. We'll be able to hire staff to operate. Now we're a program under the State Public Service, which has given us a lot of challenges in how we operate, because we have to operate through the line of the ministry. Yeah. So that has not been able to. We can't even have our own staff. Staff are either deployed or seconded, or when we hire, and then the salary is the way you've been told, because we don't have structures to continuously. Yeah. Also, even among those services I've told you.
Yes.
Yeah. I can tell you that's only 7% of the government services. There are so many services. Like now, we do not process. Kenyans have been asking, why are you not giving us passports in Huduma Centres?
But then why are you not giving passports?
You're also asking.
You also have the same question, eh?
Yeah. You see.
Okay.
So we have no mechanism to enforce some of these things. Okay. Now this bill now is proposing that we must have a mechanism.
Yes.
So that Kenyans can be able to say, why is this service not offered in a
Huduma Center? Yes.
So this bill will bring such clauses that we can enforce to say that you have to deploy the services here. We fully depend now on government funding.
Yes.
This bill will also want to help fundraise by bringing ways of how we can raise resources within the program.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will transform the way we operate. Standardization. Kenyans have been asking, why are government services good offered in Huduma, but the same services, when we go to the back office of the ministry, department, or agency, the standards are different.
True.
So we are also coming in this bill and policy to see how do we standardize services even across the government sectors by introducing a quality standard where the law will require that every government entity must attain that quality, and you don't just get that standard without attaining it, because you must be audited, someone to ascertain that you've reached that level to be given that standard, whether it's gold or it's diamond, platinum, so that when you walk across all government service, it's standardized, it's uniform.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
and
that.
we can all do that one through a law.
Okay.
Where we have uniformity and standardization of public service delivery.
So this bill has that?
This bill has that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So it's a wonderful piece of legislation that if passed, it's going to transform the way public service is offered within the Kenya setup. Yeah.
So if I'm to understand you, you were saying that the idea is to cascade Huduma services to every sub-county in the country.
Yes, that's one of them. Yeah.
The sub-county is under which administrative officer?
It's under the interior.
It's under interior.
Yeah.
And it's under
PAS.
That is the leadership, the administration of sub-counties.
Yes.
The interior, the county commissioners and
that's the word I was looking for.
That's the interior.
The county commissioners.
Yes.
You know, mimi najua dio.
Bado kwa dio.
No, Nico, so I'm translating.
We are naitwa
the assistant county commissioners. Yes. Yes. It makes sense. It makes sense. So we are saying that by the time this particular process has reached maturation, that the services that you would find at the Huduma Center at the capital of the county, you would be able to find at the sub-county level.
Yes, exactly. That's where we are moving.
Kuna Mohamed Murunga amesema, Mbuvi, please ask him if they provide services on land issues, e.g. land search, etc.
Yes, wale tuarudie hapo tena bana.
Hiyo iko.
Wakenya wanauliza. Mbona
haiko
lands services are not offered in Huduma Centres?
So currently they are not.
Yeah, maybe in a 1 or 2 Huduma Centres, but it's been a big tussle to convince that ministry to deploy their services in all our Huduma Centres. And simple question.
Yes.
Why can land search service be offered at a Huduma Center? Uende kule uzungushwe huku.
It makes perfect sense, because remember that every time you want to buy land, there's a land board that is constituted.
Yes.
And that land board sits on the seat that what was previously what you call a deputy county commissioner's office. So if there's a deputy county commissioner's office that offers this service, why not a search?
Yes. So this is what I'm telling you, that some services that we feel should easily be deployed in Huduma Centres. That has not happened for one reason or the other. Not known to us.
We
feel that this legislation, once it is enacted, it will compel these MDAs to deploy their services in the Huduma Service. Otherwise, they'll have to be accountable to Kenyans.
You know, for the longest time, one of the problems that one had is in replacing these official documents. If you lost your ID,
it was a big...
The process of getting a replacement, it was a very, very difficult task. How easy is it now to replace your ID once it is lost? Or how is it now to replace your birth certificate if you have misplaced or you've lost it?
You see, previously, you will have to go to a police station,
and take abstract,
police abstract. You go there, maybe you are not able to get an assistant there, come back the following day. But now, under the one-stop shop model, you come there, you'll get a police abstract there, because you get a police officer to serve you in Huduma Center. So you get your police abstract. Okay. Previously, after police abstract, you go and look the office of registration there. Okay. Now you don't have to go there. From there, you go to NRB. They are seated there. Apply to replace your ID. So they'll process it. They'll give you a waiting card. And replacing an ID has been very easy. Actually, nowadays, like 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, you're able to get your ID replaced. So life is not as it used to be. When you lose an ID, it was like a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
So nowadays,
you lost your driving license, a nightmare. Yes.
Nowadays, you just click a few things, you print it. Huduma took our fingerprints. This is according to IK 922.5. Huduma took our fingerprints. What did they do with it?
What does he mean?
I'm also asking the same.
Sijui.
Ama anamaanisha wakati kulikuanga na this registration nini watu li reject.
Huduma number.
Huduma number. Thank you for reminding me. I think it was during the Huduma number. Hata mimi niliwapatia my fingerprints mingi sana.
But the Huduma cards were out. Maybe they didn't pick theirs.
I didn't get mine.
You didn't pick it because it was later on abolished. So I think there was no business you looking for it. But they were there, Huduma cards, Huduma numbers. I think Kenyans raised their voice.
Yes.
And because hii ni serikali ya kusikiza Wakenya, basi akaambiwa hiyo Huduma namba haitaki. Sasa kama wananchi kitu wakitaki utawalazimisha.
But what was it supposed to do? Because me, I didn't even apply for it, so I don't know. What was it supposed to do?
To be honest, I also don't. It was supposed to be something revolutionary.
Was it supposed to replace the IDs that we have?
Yes. It was supposed to be like the social security number of the US.
The card. I see.
One card for all.
For all. Because it was being given to everyone. So I think it was supposed now to take charge of your life from birth to death.
Yeah.
But therein lies a problem. If it was supposed to take charge of your life from the time you were born, why are we going to offer newborn children a unique identifier from birth? So that you do not really need to wait until you're 18 to go and ask for a birth certificate. You are notified.
You're notified,
that you are 18 years of age.
I tell you, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
This because your milestones are being monitored.
Yes.
By the state.
So that is what it was supposed to do.
Yeah. So the idea was good, but I think it was
public participation, brother.
Issues, and I think it was coming around a political heated season. And, you know,
the idea is actually an excellent one.
Yeah.
It's excellent because from the time you're born, you're in the system. And that's why I said there are many things you don't need to go for. You are told to come and collect.
Exactly.
Because you've reached that particular age.
Yeah,
and this issue of identity theft and all these things becomes really difficult for the people who are involved in this business. But unfortunately, the moment we had the clause of public participation in our constitution, the moment those who consider themselves to be active citizens feel there was not adequate participation, they will protest. Kwa ufupi watazusha.
Unajua wako kazini bwana.
Yes. Wako kazini.
Wako kazini bwana.
Yes.
Na performance yao
inategemea mambo kama hayo,
sio mambo kama kwa hiyo wakati mwingine waruhusu.
Inaeleweka.
Waruhusu alafu kuchanganya na siasa kidogo sasa
inachemka.
Inachemka kabisa.
Yes.
I think the idea was good.
Yeah.
Maybe the process had some bit of flaws, but I think it could be fixed.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing
with the bath water. You see this thing of the new IDs with the chip and nini. That I think is a better idea. I think it's a better idea.
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. Aya, hapa kuna sijui ni swali ama ni statement. I think ni swali. Ni swali. Mbuvi, ask the CEO what he plans to do with the failed CCTVs and failed freeskin machines in some Huduma Centres.
Freeskin machine ndio gani?
I think nilo ukipita katikati ile inalia
that one.
Ile inaangalia metal detectors. Detecting metals. Yeah.
We've started a process of fixing them. Some are very old.
Right.
So there are some that are being fixed, there are some that they are being replaced. Last year we replaced quite a number of the CCTV networks. The machines, the walk-through machines and metal detectors, the system, there are quite a number that are not working. Also, we are looking for funds. We should also be able to replace them because we appreciate that issues of security are very important, and Huduma Centres are one of the high traffic areas.
Yes.
But we ensure that at least there is adequate security there. The metal detectors are there. Even if the machine is working, they have the metal detectors. Our officers have them. They need to check our customers before they access the center. So far, Kenya should not be worried.
Yes.
Security is properly
taken care
of within our Huduma Centres.
All right.
Yeah.
Bettina says, Mbuvi, ask him what he plans to do with the managers who've been in some Huduma Centres for more than 3 years because kuna wenye wana enhance corruption in those particular spaces.
Mbuvi, one thing I want to tell you that it's not 3 years or 4 years or 5 years that makes someone corrupt.
Okay.
Actually, if you see a Huduma Center manager has stayed for that, it means that is a good officer that we've retained.
Yeah, they're performing.
Okay. And once someone is performing, we always want to retain him because he's offering good services to Kenyans. We do not condone corruption at all, and that is one of the strengths we've always had in Huduma Centres. And that's why mtu atakwambia kuwa mimi bwana hata kama foleni ndefu ni acheni ningoje hapa nihudumiwe hapa kuliko mnaambia sijui niende kwa ofisi gani kule. Okay, because they appreciate that. There we ensure that we serve you and corruption is a no. There's been instances of a few people trying to do that, but anytime we discover that there is allegations of the first
corruption,
thing, we remove that person. Kesi badai. Okay.
Yes.
And there have also been issues of brokers. People stage managing there as Huduma staff. Wanasema nakuja pale nje before ingie na kwambia naweza kusaidia bana.
Unataka
mimi pia ni afisa wa Huduma. But we tell people Huduma is a brand.
Yes.
We brand them even with uniforms.
Yes.
Don't commit yourself to someone who is not in Huduma uniforms. The other day a caller, I was on a radio station for interview, and someone says, you people are very corrupt. I went to Mombasa, hapo nje, I got a person, he said that he'll help me get my birth certificates. I gave him money. Then he took me upstairs there. Then I asked my friend, the Huduma Center in Mombasa is not in upstairs. He's on the ground floor.
Unapeleka upstairs
kwa nini ba? That was not a Huduma staff.
They stay out like literally the building day unapata hapo nje.
So okay, anakuelei anaenda pale. So you see, and this because some of the services these MDAs offer are not end to end within the Huduma Center. They have to come like the birth certificate. You come and apply. Unaenda kwa registrar huko nyuma, printing inafanywa huko nyuma, inarudi. You see, now what we've been trying to tell our MDAs, let's try as much as possible to have an end-to-end service within Huduma Centers, number one. Number two, we are trying to push that if this service is being offered at a Huduma Center, you don't have to offer the same service a few meters huko nyuma. Can you deploy all the service?
Front office.
Mtu akikuja ambiwa ukitaka birth certificate
counter number
ni hapa. Ukitaka ID ni hapa. So that there is no confusion of who is offering these services.
And there's also transparency.
Sahi, do you know what? Ukiuliza watu wengi watakwambia kwa kitambulisho kinachukuliwa wapi? Huduma Center. Birth certificate inachukuliwa wapi? Huduma Center. So every time mtu akiitishwa, hata akiitishwa kitu kidogo huko back office, akitoka hapo, mimi niliitishwa pesa ndio nikapewa birth certificate. Hiyo ni huduma when we have nothing to do with that. So this is what we are trying to see when we have this law. We are able to say like any citizen facing service has to be offered in a Huduma Center. Huko nyuma ni administrative work. Because this is the office of that MDA. Si office yetu, sisi hatuna wafanyakazi pale. Wafanyakazi wote ni wa MDAs. We are just giving you an office, a free office, a desk, so that you can serve Kenyans. Why should you serve one here then uko nyuma umejifungia kwa ofisi huko? Because hii openness ndio inasaidia. Ukijifungia, negotiation start there. Lakini pale iko pale we have our cameras there, hata everything kinaonekana. So the accountability is very high in a Huduma Center than in the back office.
You know, this bill that is going to make you a statutory authority is going to give you a lot of power as far as service delivery is concerned for Kenyans.
For sure.
And it is at times like this that people might take advantage and actually abuse common mwananchi. So I hope mteka mikakati kuhakikisha.
Hiyo bill tumeitengeneza na ikipita it will be a transformation.
It is going
of how we operate.
And there's something you mentioned about, you know, the way there's like a standard of sorts that you want to ensure that even people when they go to government offices they will get. How will you ensure that that is accepted even by your colleagues in the various departments and ministries? Because mtu anaweza kuanza kuona ni kama huyu jamaa bana watu wanakuja sana bana.
And that's why we are saying we may not adequately or efficiently employ it now. But when it is entrenched in law, then
huna budi,
institution will have no alternative. But just the way there is an auditor general,
right,
who will come and audit you on how accountable you are with the resources that have been entrusted to you. We shall have power to come and find out how are you offering services. Us is about customer service excellency, and it's stipulated.
Yes.
Okay, and there'll be auditors. There'll be a report. Okay, so if we'll have like standards, we'll say if you start with this standard, we expect next time you move to the next standard, and we'll be giving annual report of the institution on how they are serving Kenyans. Okay, so just the way unaona mtu ana auditor general anaambiwa huyu has a clean report, unmodified report, mwingine ana maswali ya modified report. We want to, so that there is accountable, because this is what Kenyans are paying for. All the over 1 million public servants, Kenyans are being paid by the taxpayer. They are obligated to offer proper and dignified services to Kenya. They are not supposed to suffer in the hands of their employees.
Okay.
So there should be accountability in terms of customer service excellency.
Okay.
Ufai kuteswa na your employee. Wewe unamlipa mshahara na kupata kazi, kupata huduma pale inakuwa ni dhiki. This should happen. And there must be a way that we control this, and we can only control this through a standard that is entrenched in law, that every institution, so long as you are a public institution, you must offer services against that standard. Ensure uniformity.
Does the Huduma Center or the Huduma Services, do you have a communication department?
Yes, we do.
I ask this question because in the absence of this conversation we're having, there are very many things even I did not know about Huduma Center. And for the public to benefit from the services, they need to know what is available. They also need to know where it is available in whichever part of the country they are in. Does Huduma Services have a plan, or is it something they already do periodically to let the public know what they do, where you can find them, how the services are offered, how to identify an officer, Huduma officer, how to avoid fraudsters and things like that?
We do using various mechanisms. One of them is like this. When I come here, I talk to Kenyans. We have very active social media handles, from Facebook to X, all, name them all. Yeah. We also go to the mashinani. When you go to the mashinani, we talk to Kenyans, or Huduma mashinani. We also use the Ngao. We work closely with the Ngao team that have networks to mashinani to tell them whatever information we need to pass to the people of Kenya. So we try as much as possible to give information to Kenyans, but we may not reach anyone. At the end of the day, you see, the surest way to know that every Kenyan has had it is one-on-one, but somehow it's not possible to speak one-on-one to all Kenyans.
Actually, it is. And what you've said is what achieves it. If somebody receives a service, they will talk about it.
Yes.
Somebody will hear about it.
Exactly.
And if they know how to get it, the person they tell will now also know.
Yes.
So people get to know that this is how you get it done.
And I think if there's one institution that at least every Kenyan knows today, regardless whether he went to school or not, it's Huduma. They may not know much about, but at least every Kenyan today, will know that there's an institution called Huduma. Yes.
Lastly, Bwana CEO, there's a question here. This is someone I think in some stressful situation. Good morning. I had applied for a death certificate online since the burial permit was from Athi River and paid 415 shillings. When I visited the Huduma Center in Mombasa, I was referred to Nairobi. When I came to Nairobi, I was referred to Athi River. I went to Athi River and was asked to apply again for the same. When I asked what will happen to the earlier payment, I was told hiyo imekunywa maji, no refund. Let the CEO explain why the service of death certificates is still in e-citizen platform, yet it doesn't apply to other counties except Nairobi only.
Yes, it's very unfortunate, and we are very sorry about that confusion. As I say, that's a process, and the CRS, Civil Registration Services. What I know is that CRS has not digitized most of its records, and you'll find that they will require you process your documents within the environment that it occurred.
Okay.
It is not only death certificate, even birth certificates. You might be told that go and apply there, or you take longer time for them to extract information from where the baby was born to where you're applying the, and this could be the same way that what happened with this case of death certificate in issue of digitization. About the payment, I may not want to comment, but ordinarily that money should be able to be applied.
Yeah.
Unless there is a challenge in a system of how you can apply that money that was applied from the other side to this application here. But that is technical. I may not be able to comment on that, but ordinarily, it is money paid to the same organization. It should be able to be utilized.
And especially if they have receipts, If you have a receipt,
payment to any government entity,
you can receipt.
But the problem of system of automation, if that there is no way they can be coordinated. No, it requires an IT person to come and whatever. Otherwise, if it checks payment to proceed the next step, then it can bring some bit of a problem, because of our system.
All right.
It's unfortunate. They've promised that they're automating these records, and I think these complaints should be able to reduce with time.
Thank you so much, Bwana Kai, for availing yourself, coming here and giving us this valuable insight into some of the things that you're doing. Hii one-stop shop umesema iko tayari ama itakuwa tayari in X amount of time?
The policy?
Yes.
The policy is currently undergoing public participation. After this, we'll brush it out with the National Treasury, then Attorney General, then Cabinet, alafu ingie bunge, tupewe sheria yetu, tuanze kuwahudumia wa Kenya.
All right. Asante sana.
Chonjo kabisa.
This is where we come to an end as far as this conversation is concerned. Ikishaingiana, kama kuna kitu kingine mtakuwa mmeongeza mngependa kutuambia, tafadhali tunawakaribisha tena.
Sisi wakati wote Bwana Mbuvi, Bwana City, mkitaka hata sisi kutuita kama mmepata tashwishi yoyote kuhusu huduma za Kenya na wataka watu wa huduma hoja waweze kuweka wazi. We are always available to talk to Kenyans. We are also available to serve Kenyans, because serving Kenyans is serving God.
All right.
And what else do we need to do on this earth apart from serving God?
Asante.